back to back. It's fine. Just deal with it. Fuck this guy. I hate giants.
A decisive pummeling.
F. F for fail. That's fine. You guys are both marked now, that's good. Let's put a good use there. Oh no, I'm sorry, only one of them's marked, the other one's bleeding. Put a good use and send these guys to hell. Lovely. Would not have used that if he had not been in 1 HP. Yeah, that does a lot of damage if it connects. Nope. Yeah, they're gotta focus on healing, or you gotta shoot him. Parts. Haha, I'm making fun of you because you missed. I'm also gonna make fun of you because you missed. Back down. That can just lay me the fuck out if he connects with that. Six is okay, it's not great though. Yep. Here it said 41 there. Great. Kill them all. Come on. Oh, I get it. He's bleeding to death.
A victory. Perhaps the turning
Makes
point.
sense. Alright, just a little bit of food. Alright, final battle. Slimes are not hard, particularly when they're surprised. Rip out their hearts. Nope, didn't do that time. Great. Nine's okay. That's good. Better. Gonna shoot him. Leave one slime left alive. 2 slimes left alive. Not great. 1 slime left alive. Both my other guys go first. We're dead. This guy's dead.
Destroyed.
Doom, 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 doom. Return to Hamlet.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be
beaten. We just have to have a positive attitude
Corruption is an endless battle,
and
but one that must be fought.
believe in the power of friendship.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found
Oh
me.
no!
And the letter was on its way.
Alright, we're gonna go fight the
I
hag.
collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house.
She ain't young and beautiful
There is
anymore, ain't she?
method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Always
Nature
great
herself,
when the first thing you run
victim
into
to
is
the
a
spreading corruption,
freaking
malformed
wall.
with misintent.
Someone hid stuff in there. Great. Great, we got stress dealers and fucking tanks. Love it. Could stun one of them though. Mark them. This is a little side note. You'll want to gotta pay attention to the names of the people I'm bringing in, because even though I had an occultist in the last mission, this is not the same occultist that I had used in the last mission. It's a different one. So if you happen to see your favorite character die on screen, I'm sorry, but I have no favorite characters. I just try to keep everybody alive to the best of their abilities. And if they die, then I have to replace them. But not necessarily with the same person, class, you know, etc. Like, I tend to have more healers like Occultist, Vestal. And I tend to really like some combination of either the Grave Robber or a Highwayman. And then I cycle through certain characters that are okay for defense. Bounty Hunter is more of a second place guy. You want to have him in that second slot. You know, what's it called? Crusader, Man-at-Arms, Leper. They tend to do okay in the front. Definitely, Helion does okay in the front. One snake lady with the shield bearer, shield breaker, he does okay in the front. Well, actually, a lot of characters that do okay in the front.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task.
A lot of them don't, though. And nothing going there. I don't know if you could do anything but attempt to help improve your odds. I think it's just one of those things where you could probably try to throw something at it, but it's ultimately not going to give you anything. You know, you're not going to be able to get a bonus out of, you know, drenching it with holy water or burning it down with a fucking knife or blow or torch. Hello. Please die. I do have to say, one of my biggest concerns is having enough healing. I know if you take a bunch of guys that have high defense, you're gonna gonna need to heal less, is what I'm trying to say. Fuck.
Back to the pit.
You know, Mr. Mortimer, you need to start hitting more, because that's just kind of getting embarrassing. Alright, yep. You take the knife. You hit him with this. And then provided I don't take a hit. Good. You're dead in this turn. Between this... Oh, that missed. That's gonna do okay damage. You are what's supposed to do a lot of damage. Didn't do nearly as much. That's okay, I guess. And then, dodge. That'll be it with, Man-at-Arms.
A victory.
Alright, now let's get into the treasure chest and take what is ours.
This expedition at least promises success.
I don't have a key for this. That's okay. The Great of Heirlooms. Keep going. Don't know what's here. At least right now. Alright, let's go south. Oh, I know, never mind. Let's go this way. It's the right thing to do. Because, ooh! Locket piece. Because what we want to do is hopefully get that scouting again when we get to the edge. So we'll see which one of the upper or lower paths has the boss in it. I'm thinking the lower right side is where the boss should be, but I'm never 100% sure either. So we will have to fight a enemy this way, but
In Radiance, may we find victory. Begone, fiend.
stupid dogs.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
That is excellent damage there. I know we're not going to make it 3 for 3, but at least we can... Nope, out of range. That's okay.
Grievous injury.
Yeah, damn. She could do damage, so we could have done 3 for 3 there.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Nothing here. Yep.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Got treasure in his butthole. Scout. And there's the boss. Alright, we're gonna camp out now. Get ourselves up. There's an obstacle there. Great. Glad to see that.
Gathered close in
Because I do have
firelight
shovel.
and uneasy companionship.
Yeah, like that's gonna matter against the boss. Everybody gets dodge and crit. Take it. All the buffs.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted and purpose is made clear.
More heirlooms. Good. We'll dig up this thing here in a second and be onto the boss. Radiance.
Twisted and maniacal, a slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
This unfortunately has one of my least favorite mechanics, and it is called Into the Pot. Tosses one of my guys into the pot, Every turn that she or he is in the pot, she does 2 damage to that character. She will not release that character until A, they are on death's door, or B, I do enough damage to the pot to tip it over. So what I'm going to try to do is knock over this pot here so my guy doesn't take any more damage, but you can see she took a decent amount of damage in that little pot first. Now what we want to do, we want to hit her with that. Because the pot itself can't be damaged. Isn't that great? You try to deal damage to the pot, but it's immune to damage until someone's in the pot. Yep, she can do that as well. Lots of big damage there. Fucking tenderizer. 6 damage. I do think one of the key things to this might be, well, deal damage to the pot ahead of time so that when she puts you in the pot, you only have to do half as much damage. I don't know how that works. In the pot. Same guy again.
A singular strike.
A singular strike. I'm boiling! Seasoned to perfection. Yes, I know you're boiling. Can't help that. You have to do more damage to the hag here. Oh, he's almost dead there. No, he is. He's on death's door. I'm not sure he's gonna make it through this battle here. He keeps ending up in my pot. That's great too. I like that. Great, toss me in the pot, why don't you? But you missed, because you're a bitch. Lucky he didn't die there. Photos. You can't do any damage to the pot unless there's someone in it. Ideally, what will happen is I can heal him up, hopefully, before she kills him. 4 is not a good number either. Because he is not going to spend very long in that pot. That is okay, we're going to try to kill the witch in the meantime.
Teetering on the brink,
See.
facing the abyss. Mortality.
Luckily he didn't die again. I'm getting lucky here. Not really much he can do, is there? Not a great character. Just chose a different one to come in on this fight. Someone who can reach these back rows. Obviously these guys are doing a great job. Hell, even Stab gets the 3rd row, which is where she's at. Right, yay, and then you're gonna get this, because this is the Grave Robber. So you get this, and then I'll switch out the trinket for one of my cheaper items, like the robe. They're about the same. That's 50 gold, that's 25 gold. That's 25 gold. Just swap them out there, buddy. Doing good. Back to the hamlet. Yes.
curiosity, interest, and obsession. Mile markers on my road to damnation.
Nifty. Alright, we're gonna
I
go
entertained
find another
a
boss.
delegation of experts from
Find
overseas,
the Necromancer 2,
eager to
which
plumb
I
the
believe
depths of their knowledge
is...
and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
Yay! So if you thought your ancestor was a good person, you're slowly but surely going to learn from the different descriptions from each of the bosses as we go from 1, 2 to 3. But your ancestor was a little crazy, and by a little crazy I mean fucking nuts as shit. Yeah, either one of those two is going to work. This one gives you better rewards. Plus, it allows me to save my shovel for the rubble.
Bent on preventing passage.
Rubble. Rubble. We're doing great. I believe this party that I have, depending on how you have them configured, is called the usual bunch. I think if you switch the location of the Vestal and Plague Doctor gets a different name though, which is kind of weird that the team synergy would change depending on if Vestal's in Lot 3 or 4. But it makes sense, I guess, in some way, shape, or form. I never actually looked up all the synergies. I just know that this one has a name, I guess. No, don't deal stress. That's terrible. I think I appreciate the fact they did fix the stress mechanic. Or maybe it was always like this, I just wasn't paying attention my first run through, but like, I didn't even remember like characters had only 100 stress, and that like, say, dealing 20 stress damage to a character was like devastating, because they would go from 0 to a 5th full of their insanity gauge, and it wouldn't take very long for something like that to happen, which would add an additional 14 or 10 or whatever the number was. But there wasn't really an easy way to do that. You know, like criticals didn't give, or if they did, they didn't give very much,
Press disadvantage.
okay.
Give them no quarter.
Dead.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Keep boost.
all.
Sometimes when I'm playing this game, I think, I seem to be a little bit light on things right now, and then I realize, I'm okay. I mean, I got a whole fucking dungeon to go, but no point in stocking up on shit I don't need. That is unfortunate because I don't have anything for this.